ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Dom, Burger, Mark here, the three duos with the first test run / podcast.
Audio only, though.
Audio only, focusing on the one and only Bitcoin.
Ooh, Bitcoin's future.
We gonna talk about other shit, though, too. We got a lot of news.
Yeah. We got news. We got what's going on revolving around the market in general. And, of course, we're into crypto, as you guys can see, Bitcoin as well. It is a time to be alive. It is the time to invest. It is the time to start making some moves, utilizing your money.
Maybe.
And start doing some good things. Maybe
here.
Maybe.
If we don't drop out of this this bull run here.
Oh man. So what's going on here, Mark? What's going on with
man, so all right. So today we had the vet consensus. If I said that right. Let me hit this bit real quick, bro.
Yeah, we got some drinks and we got some legalized marijuana going on right now.
America.
So if you guys have the same in your possession, go ahead and take a hit and take a sip.
Oh, shit.
And we're gonna go ahead and tune down.
Team effort.
It is a team effort.
Team up here. So we got Starbucks, Nordstrom, Whole Foods, and a few other players now accepting Bitcoin / cryptocurrency.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah.
That showed up right on Robinhood.
It did. That was right around.
I read that right on Robinhood.
So what does that mean?
Means Bitcoin can be traded like live?
Yeah, so they're gonna accept it in
And that's
stores.
Starbucks.
I'm assuming Starbucks is once they get the Bitcoin payment, they're just gonna transfer back into fiat. But I mean, it's a step,
Not technically.
it's a step forward. Maybe.
Not technically.
We'll see.
They can do what they want with it.
Yeah, they can.
They might decide to transfer, let's say 90%. They can still choose to hold on 10%.
Yeah,
True.
they definitely can.
Starbucks has got a lot of equity. If you didn't know that, Starbucks doesn't even allow people to. You cannot buy a Starbucks. It's all owned. It's one.
That is true.
So like they got money. They could easily hold Bitcoin if they wanted to.
They could, but are they going to? That's the real question.
It doesn't matter. Getting Bitcoin moving helps everyone.
It helps the ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly.
I would agree.
Helps the
on that.
blockchain.
They
If
also-
anything.
They also tweeted a official release date for their platform.
No.
You guys looked into that?
No, I didn't. But speaking of that, that's definitely gonna help Samsung and all these other companies come out with wallets.
Well,
To be able to make those moves.
It's true.
so they announced Monday that they're beginning to test the features. Those of you backed is the New York Stock Exchange getting into cryptocurrency assets, and we got Fidelity too.
I wonder.
coming in.
Mm-hmm.
This could totally change your payment method of things, because you know how you get a credit card fee and a cash, and then what if the next thing that comes out is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's, let's say it's the cheapest.
It is the
different
cheapest.
different days could be the cheapest
It is
things.
the cheapest.
Certain days it could be cheaper to go with your credit card. Certain days it could be cheaper to go with cash, and certain days it would be cheaper to go with Bitcoin.
And it's really, really important and amazing hearing that currently, because Bitcoin is currently at a position where it hasn't been in over a year. It is in a crazy bull run, and it's seeing numbers that we are not familiar with, and it's just
2017.
amazing. It's
2017.
amazing. Since 2017.
Are
So,
we talking a 20K run?
Hey,
Are we
no,
talking
it's not- we
Listen.
gotta make it to 9K.
We do
first
gotta make it to
before-
9K.
this
but
is super
speaking of the
important.
past, what does the past entail? Past, we're talking about 20K run.
So hearing all this news pop up within a few days, not even a week, and understanding where Bitcoin's currently at just gives you a picture and kind of gives you a vision of a little bit of where Bitcoin could be within a month, within 3 months, within a year, hell, within a week. We woke up this morning and it hit 8K,
8K
guys.
today, but let's look. We got 20 minutes until Binance is on the
Ooh,
box.
give us a little bit of info on that, Mark. Why is that
Alright,
important?
Break
alright.
down this
So
about Binance.
we took Binance got hacked.
Yeah, we ain't.
We
We ain't a part of none of
No,
that.
we ain't part of that.
Binance.
But Binance got hacked and they took 7K Bitcoin. So let me do the math here on my phone right now. Obviously, Bitcoin has went up quite, I think $2,000 by the time that they took the crypto.
Which is absolutely astonishing. You would
So,
think
hold
something
up.
like that would
So
put it down.
7,000 Bitcoin is $55 million, but at the time it was $40 million. So they made out like a
Now,
base.
I wonder how they're gonna re-implement the Bitcoin onto the
That's very true.
onto the market.
How is it even
Well, they're gonna
work?
split it up and change it to, or send it to different wallets in smaller portions, so it's not as obvious. You know, the hackers are, but it's gone. But
It's insane that that's even a thing. You know what I'm saying?
it was only 2% of Binance's wallet, though.
Yeah,
That's
Which
a
is-
lot
that's
too.
a-
I did not
that's
know
not
that.
a lot.
That puts it
It's
into
not a lot.
perspective.
And they had a safe food fund where like everyone's funds are okay.
Well, like that's a funny thing because like think about it. When people get in, people don't normally get in and just be like, oh, I'll only take out this much. You know, they go for it all.
Well, those are the retail.
I know,
You know,
but
people
only
would-
getting 2% of Binance. That's
Oh,
the thing.
yeah, no,
What I'm
that's-
saying is like, that's probably all they could get away with. You know, like they might have got caught if they went for more. You know, these people might have really.
They thought about
this
9
out.
steps ahead. They
They-
want to
they-
say,
Well, Binance only had 2% on the cold storage. All of their, I'm sorry, on the hot wallet. All of the other coins were offline, so those are safe.
Are you sure they
I'm
only
100%.
had 2%? Okay.
so they took everything that was
That's
available.
that's what I was trying to get at. That's what I was trying to get at.
So they just went balls deep.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Literally.
Either they got
Literally
in
just went
and they
balls
got
deep.
out, or like I said, they only could get out with that much because that doesn't make sense to me. But now that's perfect. Right
Wow. So we got 15 minutes into Binance officially reopens. They've been closed for about a week because of the security breach, and
a
it's
little scared.
absolutely insane.
I'm a
But
little
the
scared
fact
'cause I'm
is,
up right now, too.
Bitcoin. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to a candlestick chart right now.
I
This
wanna-
is just live currently,
I
but if
wanna
we take
get
it a month
wrecked.
look,
I'm gonna get wrecked.
Bitcoin's been going up like crazy for the past week. That has been shut down. You would think it would have been dropped down. It was hovering around 5-6K right here.
Well, it can't drop down if everyone's locked out of their account. Or
But here's the
you know,
thing. Because that just goes to show how much power it truly has outside of one of the most popular trading blocks.
I don't know because I don't know the trading value Binance provides to Bitcoin. And I'm assuming it's a lot because they have, I don't even know how many
I think-
users, but I know it's over 1 million per day. It has to be.
I wouldn't be
think-
surprised.
No, it will. I think you're gonna see a bull trend out of those people. 2%.
Guys, Sunday we were looking at highs of 7,575.
But now
we're
you got
pushing it,
institutions
man.
coming in. Fidelity, we're talking about.
Fidelity's a
If
good thing.
Dude, if I
Fidelity's huge. They
I
have
wish I could pull this
so
up on the
much money.
screen. We'll get a screen soon.
Look how much money they have.
Right. I mean, yeah. I wish I can link it into my screen capture currently, but
It's alright.
We're working on that
future
tech.
things. You guys can see what I'm projecting. So I'm guys just giving you guys an overall view of the live chart and candlestick formation. I'm going to give you a little bit of a look at the day, just kind of seeing how much it fluctuates, and kind of put it into perspective. At fucking 9 a.m. 9 a.m. it started shooting up. It was chilling all of yesterday. You can see a little bit as I hover over it around
you pull-
7K.
Can you pull Twitter on that?
Yeah, I can look for it. It's
Go
cool.
up on
Google, bro. I can
this
pull up
guy's
anything.
account right here and shout out the audience what I'm looking at right now. Set. Pass the phone to Don what you're done with now. So what we're about to pull up on the screen here is
Hang on, give it a second. You can cut this part out if we do edit it, which we are gonna edit it, but just the moment I'm logging in, obviously I don't want to
Actually,
show them
fuck
that.
it, dude. We can do all live right
We
now.
can do all live,
Do
but I
all
don't
live,
want to
baby.
see. So let's see.
Let's
What do you want me?
let's
What do
go.
you want me
Dude,
to
we'll
pull
make a
up?
new Twitter
Let's
account
go.
for you. Dumb.
Let's go
We could.
here. No.
What do you want me
This
to?
guy right here.
What do you want me to search on?
Look at this guy right here. So he's showing a chart of the institutions or more of the trust funds that how much that they've been buying, and it shows a chart. You guys will pull it up, and this is the year that institutions are coming in to the space and they're buying.
Yeah,
And they ain't selling. That's the thing. No matter what, if it goes down, they buy it.
Okay, so go ahead and explain it overall, just again, real quick.
These are like, I don't want to say other platforms because they're not just platforms. You're talking about now people's 401, not necessarily 401ks.
We're talking
Most
retirement
401ks
funds,
might,
we're talking bonds.
we're talking about bonds.
You know,
we're talking a lot of different.
We're talking a lot of things.
Fidelity breaks down a lot of money. It's not like Betterment or like some of your other ones where like people might just send their money Fidelity and Fidelity be like, yeah, we're gonna put some in Bitcoin, and those people might not even know at this point what
Keep
they're
in
gonna
mind,
do.
Fidelity has $3 trillion in assets, probably even more.
So go ahead. That's a look currently, guys, at the chart.
So
I'm talking about.
this is just justifying that institutions are here
And they came to play with Bitcoin.
And it shows through 2017 and on that they ain't playing around. 2008, in April 2019, they put their biggest lump sum of Bitcoin into the trust fund.
Guys, this is the article a little bit here. I'm
And you gotta realize is to like going further that the younger generation is only gonna.
We are the younger generation.
But as the younger generation gets older, they're only gonna make more money, thus putting more money in Bitcoin.
Well,
because who trusts Bitcoin more? The younger generation.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So as time goes on, even with that, I think more people getting into, making their 401k would be interested in putting money in their Bitcoin, because you decide where you put your money in a lot of these. So.
And right now, Bitcoin's the name of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
Standard.
It's the standard. You know what I'm saying? And like we're getting
Litecoin. You gotta be aware of the other coins, but
well, they have their placement, right?
Yeah.
And their use. But I mean, right now,
honestly,
institutions are focusing on the main three. Now, hold on. We got the main three, right? We got Bitcoin, and we can argue. No. We can argue that Ethereum and XRP are number 2 because XRP. I kind of want to pull up right here. XRP, I think it partnered with more than 35 banks.
Yeah.
Including Swift.
I saw
which
that.
is one of the largest banks in the world. Swift, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't think XRP is on
No,
Robinhood.
it's not.
No, it's not. It should be Robinhood. If you're listening right now,
Robinhood, look that up.
Add XRP. What?
Definitely add
fuck?
XRP.
Fuck.
My thing with that, you're just gonna grow. Like I agree, more platforms gotta have some effect on it growing.
Yeah. And we're talking like EOS 2, Stellar.
Well, the reason I'm talking about Bitcoin, like, are any of these other ones going to Starbucks?
No, they're not. That's the
They're
thing.
not.
You made a great point right there. They're not.
So what I'm saying is that Bitcoin might be your transfer into the cash.
Yeah.
Into buying objects or whatever you want to refer to them as, food, anything of that nature.
If Dom pulls up the chart here for the answers, I think he's already looking at.
What, Twitter account?
No. On the Bitcoin chart.
Oh yeah.
You can see the past month, the Bitcoin has outperformed all the alts and everything, and we're sitting at a 60% Bitcoin dominance here, and we haven't seen that since 19K.
You know how it is when
we haven't seen that kind of.
I'm not surprised because all coins don't do well when Bitcoin's rolling. When it's rolling. The only other one I talk about is Ethereum. I can think sometimes when Bitcoin is just not pumping, but just kind of hesitating, I think you better off holding Ethereum if you're unsure where to go with Bitcoin.
We got 9 minutes, boys, until Binance opens.
We do. I was just looking at that. I was kind of showing them a little bit of where I'm currently standing at. I'm currently standing at $665 of cost. I'm only up $10, but hey, it's not too bad. My average cost is $7,841, so it's kind of scary. Like it's nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting at the same time on what's about to happen.
Higher highs though. Right
yeah,
now,
that's true. Let's
on the 1 hour chart, we are making higher highs.
And this is saying something too that surprises me. Is like I'd like to think as Bitcoin as being part of the stock sometimes, even though I know it's totally different. But it's funny that stocks are at a low right now and Bitcoin's at a high.
Oh yeah, right.
Is that I don't believe in coincidences, but at the same time that is very surprising.
See,
go ahead and take a look.
There isn't a reason to sell Bitcoin at the moment, right? Trump has given a reason to sell stocks because of the
I know. I just think
that's
true. No, I'm not
that's
disagreeing.
True.
That's
it's more of
I'm
like
just
a
saying.
poetic.
I'm saying it's surprising. It's surprising.
Yeah, it's
look at this, guys. This is my watch list currently, but you can kind of base it off of the majority of my watch list.
If you see my watch list,
it's all destroyed. Yeah, it is destroyed.
China causing ruckus.
Dude, okay, so
dude backing out
Donald
of the trade.
Trump literally threw a boulder at China, and today they threw a rock back.
Yeah,
it was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah,
so we shall see how that goes. Bitcoin taking a little smoke break right now.
It's at 961. We were hitting 8K for a little bit. We were bouncing there.
The tear-offs are a little messed up.
But for overall, guys, we just overall look at it. We've been bouncing over 7,900 for a while.
Is this the top though? Because
for the day too, though.
We got to break above. Let's see, 8,116 at the current moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, no. 8,140 was the high. If we can't break above that by tonight, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Talk about these dips, man.
I think this Binance might have a huge.
It's gonna
That's what I'm saying, because 12 o'clock, thousands of people are either going to be exiting and taking profit, and we also start a new day chart and a new.
See, like I'm in. I don't think they're selling. I think they're buying
too, because
I think
like
they
I said
buy
before, there isn't a reason to sell.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason to sell Bitcoin at the current moment. People are moving their funds into Bitcoin right now. Yeah. But if we look at the month, we've also had a 59% uptick. So if you're telling me it couldn't drop 20% or 30% like Bitcoin does to retrace, I think you're thinking, I don't know, it could happen. But then we could go up 30%. Fuck it, dude. 10K, baby.
The road to 10K, let's go.
You guys keep saying 10. I'm saying 20.
Go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
20, man. 20 indeed. Ah, man. Mark's to get a piss break. Piss break? Guys, just look at the week. Look at the week. Yesterday night, we were all chilling together at 8 p.m. You can kind of see it at 7,000. It was testing 7,000, which was a good sign. It was exciting. It was nice. But for majority of the day, if you look at 9, 10, 11, going on all the way to like 4 a.m., it was, still bouncing around 7,000, touching 100. Nothing too extreme, nothing too crazy. And the moment 5, 6, 7, even 9 o'clock hits, that candlestick up is just absolutely outrageous. And now it's testing a little bit. It's got small resistance, but the fact that it's hitting, what's the high for the week here? The high is 8,253. The fact that it even hit that or test that, we're going up. We had a little bit of resistance on Sunday, and people were probably freaking out a little bit, like, ooh, we're up, and then we dropped down. But what happened? I'm
definitely like 70-30 on this Binance, if not more. That they're buying. They're buying more.
They see it, man. They know it's been a year since we've seen this. They see it. They understand it. They're going in. Why are they gonna pull out?
Well, they've been buying.
They've been buying. No, we're saying buying it.
I'm being a little bit optimistic.
We're saying I said 70-30 that people are buying it.
Guys, what happened to this time too?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Turn it off, bro.
Bro, keep it going.
It ain't a pen, it's a pass.
We're talking about Binance.
Google it. Another good investment.
It's true. MO, baby.
Sponsor us if you're listening, Pax.
Our first episode, Pax.
Yeah. we shouted you out first episode.
If you're listening right now, we need some
guys, speaking about that, let me take a little bit of a look here because we're talking about stock. They're down probably. I'm buying in, guys. I'm for sure gonna buy in. This week is gonna be very interesting to look. Yeah, why not?
You just brought it up, so I was like, shout out to their stock too. They're down just like everyone else.
For this week, it's gonna be very interesting for stocks. We're gonna keep an eye out because it could dip down more, even like including Apple and Amazon.
It's bullshit. How one tweet from our president it can affect the stocks like 2 to 3% in a matter of seconds.
21st century, insane.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
Insane.
It is cool though to see him tweet. Imagine if Obama tweeted. I would follow
tweeted. What are you talking about?
In office though, like that, like Trump did? No.
I mean, he wasn't tweeting as crazy as Trump. He thought about his tweets 2 steps ahead.
Game of Thrones. Did that send you
that? I did see that.
Speaking about Game of Thrones, is China gonna bend the knee here? Because I think they need to bend the knee. That's what I'm gonna say. You heard it here first. I think China needs to bend the knee. It's about time, they accept some tariffs going their way.
Well, we're the ones who's paying tariffs, unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. They need a tariff on their stuff coming in.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's about time that happens.
No, well, I like how Donald Trump is standing up and he's doing something, but at the same time, I mean, he's kind of advertising it as it's the greatest thing.
You take 3 steps forward. There's always at least 1 step back. I don't think
2 steps back.
whatever. You're still a step forward. It's a process.
And we gotta show China that hey, I'm not racist,
Hey.
but like, yo, we gotta show the fuck up. Like, we're the U.S. You know, we're not playing no games anymore. We got Trump in office, and if he wins, I think he has a good chance of landing our president. It's even though I like Andrew Yang, you know, but he's got people behind him. He's got a hell of a following.
Well, I think the tariff is a move in the right direction. I don't think, you know.
Right.
I think there's definitely steps back, but it's like going green. It's not easy. You can't like get off of fossil fuels in 2 seconds. You know, it takes time, and you have to put in work for something.
I agree, but
and I don't think that China's just gonna roll over. You know, imagine if we were just making easy money off someone, and not just all of a sudden not do that anymore.
If from my understanding, Trump's tweet and tariffs has caused the worst May in over 50 years in the stock market today.
For real?
No.
Yeah. I've been reading about it.
50 years?
50 years.
Well, you mean the worst thing that a
No,
president has done? Or
no.
tariffs?
How stocks have performed. I'm sorry. In
What do
May.
you mean? We've had recessions that have been...
No. Dude, it's the worst start to May in under 50 years.
Oh, so you're talking about over 50 years.
Yeah, the start of May stocks.
Well, I
should
mean...
emphasize that a little bit. That's what I meant.
I mean, there's been some down 2008.
And I'm saying the start of May has been
Well, maybe
the worst it's been.
Maybe it's a
50
coincidence
years.
that...
It's not a coincidence. It's because of Trump's ass.
I mean, like, that's just because I guess bad things don't happen in May. It's my birthday, don't hit on me.
No, it's
May,
not.
baby.
It's usually I would May and stay away.
It's just so.
May, stay away.
So if he did it, if
Listen.
he did it in the next month, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But because he did it in May, oh no.
No. People say in May, sell in May and stay away because in May, the stock market tends to drop.
Guys, if you did see too, I sold all my stocks. The only thing I have currently is Bitcoin. I know it's not a lot too. It's alright.
Bitcoin's going up too. We're
It's
about
going
to
up.
test 8K
I
right
sold
now.
all my stocks, and I'm probably looking to rebuy this week. Definitely this week.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying. So, regardless of Trump tweeted that or not, it was
It's just a coincidence
it was a
that it
Kuwait,
happened.
yeah, and it just made it worse because it was in May.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
like I said, this is something I think you want to get out of the way. I don't think there's any easy time to have this
it's not.
conversation. with
Bitcoin is
China.
close to testing AK
We're
too, though.
$5
Dealing with-
away from AK.
Dealing with
It's
other
about to be
nations-
midnight. It is midnight, boys. It's midnight.
Oh shit!
Binance is officially open,
Binance is open.
We're at AK when Binance
and we
hits.
are at AK. We're jumping the gun.
I'm
We're being a little
glued
bit
like a
optimistic, but
I'm
hey,
glued like
we're
a
at
hawk
AK.
right now. It's 8:01. Binance just opened. Let's see if they tweet anything for you guys.
It's definitely the highs of the hour.
Yeah, this is definitely the highest.
How much higher can we go?
We can get a lot higher.
Let's pass that PAX.
Oh,
Get
AK,
high
AK, right
and
there.
start watching these
Right
fucking
there.
crypto,
You lied, baby. Let's go,
Live.
baby.
Is that what they said?
No, I'm looking at the screen right now. Binance did
Oh,
not.
Binance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Binance did not tweet anything. However, we are over 8K again for the day. We dropped. What was it, Don? 6%. You called
Oh,
me.
we had a little bit of a
806.
Yep.
806.
we had a little bit of a recession, like a small correction, very small,
a small pullback.
a small little pullback, but it was crucial. A lot of people probably sold out of
needed it.
fear, and I was holding. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, is it gonna drop down?
You dropping.
I think you always have that thought with crypto. Is it gonna drop down? Is it gonna go further? Is it gonna go back to 7,500? Is it gonna go back to fucking 7,000?
Damn, we're dropping hard.
Now we're dropping a little bit. We're dropping down to 976, but we're still above the 900 mark. And look at that,
You
dude.
win,
The
right?
volatility is
Yeah.
so high.
Nice.
Matter of fact is we're at 900 plus,
If we can hold
which is
above,
amazing to
if we can
start
hold
with.
above 8K, we going back up to 8K right now.
Money.
Damn, dude, I'm at. Boys, if we go to 8, if we can pass 8 and hold above here, we going to 9. Why? Why not?
I think we're going right to 8.5. I don't think we're gonna jump at 9. I think we're gonna bounce at 8.5 a little while, just like kind of how it did here, boosting up to 8.
Dump at any second. That's what concerning. But it doesn't have a reason to. That's the other reason too.
What's gonna happen? It's always the biggest question.
809.
I know everybody like after the fact says, "Damn, I should have done this. I should have done that." But like now you're taking a moment. You're taking a look at the moment. You're taking a moment. Like, what are we gonna do? You never can
down
predict
to 7K
it.
again. I'm sure
No,
we will,
no way.
but we could. Hey, who
I would
knows?
hope not.
I would hope not too, because I want more, and I think a lot of people want more. 8:15.
Mine's at 7 currently.
My phone's a little faster,
Yeah, I think so.
which is interesting. Come on, Robin. Step your game up.
Why am I hotspot on? What?
Hotspot's on.
Not a big deal.
That's interesting.
It's off.
Eyes are glued right now.
It's off on my phone, but it's on my computer.
4 minutes in to the opening of Binance, and not a lot has happened.
I mean, we're hitting 8K, which is good, but we've seen this before.
Give it a second. It takes them a minute to log in. Like, come on. What do you
Ooh.
think?
You gotta change your password.
Something
and shit,
went
too.
wrong.
That just happened to me.
What happened?
Did it for real?
Yeah, now I can't get back on.
What was it, Robinhood?
Yeah, it's
I did not get that.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll edit this out.
We don't have to add anything out. We live, baby.
Yeah, we're definitely
Live, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna upload a 15-30 minute video. Obviously, we're gonna edit shit. If we upload it. Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're gonna edit shit. Obviously, we're
We're
gonna
the
edit
man.
shit.
The man. I'm gonna take this time.
Like right now, we're editing shit. Like we can edit this whole part out. Like we can say whatever we want. Yeah.
Edit it.
Boom. Edit it. Straight up.
Clip it.
Clip.
TTV, by the way.
I'm back. I'm live though. I wanted to take a piss soon too, man. This beer's got me going. Up $13, baby. Let's come on. Ooh, I'm at 12.
Damn, dude. I'm starting to feel it after 3 beers, yo.
You had 3?
Yeah.
I gotta finish the rest of my stuff.
I'm about to pack the packs,
I have
too.
2 more Stellas after this.
Wiz Khalifa, yo. Shout out to the packs. I was actually
Dude, we're at 18.
listening to some old Wiz, bro. He was breaking up the packs in his rap.
For real?
Yeah, I was like, damn. He's been in the game for so long, bro. We're so behind on him.
Oh, of course.
Oh man, he's.
You know who's been in the game for a long time and people kind of sleep on him?
There's. I don't know his name.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop, he ain't.
Dude, Snoop
what?
Dogg's OG, but people don't see him as
No,
well.
he ain't slept on, bro. Have you seen his Instagram?
There's some people who
Followers?
sleep on him, though.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
some. He's got a huge following, but there's
My
some
mom
people
don't
that
like
don't
Snoop Dogg.
recognize.
My mom likes Snoop Dogg. I'm
Straight up,
sorry.
your mom knows what's
Straight up,
up.
my mom does not like Snoop Dogg.
Your mom doesn't like Snoop Dogg?
Doesn't.
Oh.
Doesn't. She doesn't like what he stands for. Like, you know.
Come on. Let's not talk to your mom.
But I've never seen him live. I love his music, but like I love him too. He's funny as fuck. Dude, his Instagram's hilarious. He posts some funny ass shit. He knows how to post on Instagram for a good time.
He's got his one. He stopped doing his show, right?
Yeah. He's like,
Got the
he
name.
had 8,220.
Yeah,
I almost said
21.
220.
I almost said 200 too.
Yeah.
I'm just excited. I'm just getting ahead of myself because we're
Get a little
about
bit.
to see 200. Come on. That'd be insane. If it jumps to 200 tonight, boys.
Bitcoin.
I'm just glad we're not dropping because Binance is low for
That's
7
good.
minutes now.
This is a good sign.
Told you. I had confidence in the Binance people.
A lot, like I said too, there isn't. Damn, we're going up to 8:30.
28, baby.
8:30.
8:30?
I hit 8:30.
I'm about to see 8:30. My computer. 8:35.
Yeah. Oh shit. I'm up.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is occurring that we might hit potentially 8,100 to 8,000 to 200.
I'm up $300 right now.
Guys, if we take a look at the 1 week high, the 1 week high was 8,253. That was at 5 o'clock today. That was at 5 o'clock today. We can make another crazy bull run and beat that. 8,253. That is the
Is that what you're
market.
calling?
That's the goal.
Bro,
If we pass that,
Last
we are
night-
going up.
last last night he called 8K to the dot. He's like, yo, I'm feeling it. On Monday when I wake up, it's gonna be 8K.
I had a feeling too.
He was in the morning. He sold, and he woke up in the morning.
I regret it so much.
Called it.
So guys, let me give it a little bit of a recap here.
Try you hold, baby.
I know I should have hold.
Gotta
But
remember,
you know
people,
what?
we've
It
made the
happens,
same
bro.
mistakes. So we're talking from experience, not just like hold.
So the day chart is new, so it's hard to show you guys. But to explain, this morning at 9 o'clock, it was up. And I'm about to grab another beer. I'm about to grab another beer.
No, I'm gonna grab one,
Thank-
so I offer to grab you one.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
Yes. I'm ready for
If
another.
I wanted to peer pressure, you. Peer pressure. You.
So to recap a little bit, I was up around I was up like $20. No, I was up only like $10. Give you a little recap. 9 o'clock, it started going up. It started going back to 7,200, and we haven't seen all day yesterday 7,200 for a long time. We were bouncing around 7,000. So the moment I saw it go up to 7,200, I was up like $8-10. I kind of thought maybe it's gonna dip down a little bit back to 7,000 and balance out for the whole day at 7,000. So I sold. I was like, should I sell
What
though?
time did you sell?
It was like 9 o'clock. It was like around 9 o'clock. Yeah, before the crazy bull. Like it was the beginning of the bull, and I thought I was gonna dip back down 7,000.
Crazy uptrend.
And I was like, you know what? I'm up. I'm just gonna sell. I'm gonna reposition because like for that whole day, it got me thinking I was high because the whole day, like I mentioned before, it was at 7,000. So it got me thinking I was high.
840.
I know we did. So I sold, and what do you guys know? It spikes up even crazy. All the way up to what 7,900, that's 7,800. The rest of the day it went up to 8K.
I tried to call you and text you when it was going
I
on.
know.
You were out.
I know, I was
You
out.
Stayed up all night.
Like a light. But I was able to reposition at, if we take a look right now, I'm repositioned currently. My average, I bought on a little bit during the dips too. My average is 7,841, which is it's high. I could have kept it. I could have held. I was at 7,200. It would have been nice, but I sold. But it's okay. I'm up $15.39. I believe that Bitcoin can easily reach 8,100, up to 8,200, and even 8,500.
So if we see a pullback here in the next few minutes.
Are you?
Yeah, I might sell. I'm up a lot.
How much you up?
I'm up almost $400.
Really?
Yeah, I might sell. And I'll buy back more.
I gotta go take a leak now.
I don't know though because it might not go back down to 7,500.
I just said it and I'll say it again.
Yeah, I don't know.
8,500, baby. That'd be
Like,
insane.
That would I think I could see your move being made if you've made that much.
I mean, the problem is if we don't drop back down to 7,500, that's a pretty good position. But I feel back down to 7K is only a 10% drop. That's normal for Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this pump could be gone within a few days.
But I think if it's gone within a few days, it's not even pumping.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I don't think this pump is over. So that's where but I definitely see your move being made. Yeah, $400 profits.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how much of your portfolio.
100%.
How much percentage extra do you must make here? You were at like 2,500.
I'm at 2,000. No, I was at 2,300ish.
Now you're at.
2,600ish.
That's what I'm saying. That's a decent amount of your portfolio you just made.
Yeah, made back. They're dropping now.
Here, let me check your portfolio. I just want to run it.
So it's 400 a day, but I'm 100 if the cash out right now. We're dropping a little bit, but we are holding support. Not that.
No, definitely not bad.
But see.
I don't know what to tell you, and I tell you that this is what I'm gonna say.
But see,
I could see you selling out half, take some profit.
We're not at the highs though, are we? We haven't hit a new high. Yeah, so our high is 9,000.
You know, you made a good point where you could just sell out.
The biggest piss ever, bro.
Hold up.
That was a huge ass
So we haven't hit the 8K 200-ish. That would be up above $300
I feel
cash profit.
Rejuvenated. What are you guys talking about?
I'm
I
talking about.
think you could sell it your portfolio and keep the profit.
I'm talking about the Bitcoin decided to take another small smoke break.
Guys, Binance just came out and it's up 8K, $23.
I don't. But on the day,
This is a good sign.
$400.
This is a good sign. I don't know. I think
It
gold.
is because if we go see Crypto Kirby, shout out to him. He ain't listening, but he's praying right now with his VIPs as he's clicking the little bell. And, he said if we breach 8K and stay above 8K, there's no reason why we can't go to 10K.
Boom. And look at this. We are bouncing 8K for a solid 15 minutes so far. Amazing.
We're about to hit 840 right now.
This has only been 15 minutes, guys. 15. I don't know, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this.
Feeling real good. Just
Hold. So you're thinking about selling if it gets to a certain point, or what?
I don't know, bro, because that last correction, I was up 250.
Yeah.
And I knew I should have sold when that drop came so I could buy back more because I had that extra 250 in my account. But I hold hell.
I have regrets too.
I'm in at
We do.
72.
That's good.
7,500.
I bought back in at 7,800 as I previously mentioned. You're in a really good position.
So
My average is 7,840.
What I would tell you, too, the reason I think you should sell some is because I think
At what point?
that he's gonna want money for stocks at some point.
Which is not a bad.
I've been
And I
focusing
think that
on
you have a
Ep.1.
lot of your in your portfolio. So, like I said, I see that you could sell half your portfolio or a quarter of it because you have the $400 profit in there right now.
So what? At what point?
Or I just
Where
sell.
do you think? Where do you think you should sell?
Or I just sell $100 worth of Bitcoin and I just take the $100.
You could do that
That's what
too.
I'm saying.
You know?
So-
Like when?
You
though?
could sell out
When's your
400.
when's
You
your
could sell out
target?
your 400 profit.
See,
What's your target, Mark? I'm very curious.
I don't have a target because I don't know how long this run's gonna go. No one knows how long this run's gonna go. So if
You gotta have a plan of what you
Well,
want to.
well,
if you're potentially thinking about selling, you gotta think
Crypto
about
Kirby
what
is right,
target. Right.
and they hit 10K,
Woo-hoo-hoo.
and then we slam back down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking profits at 10K, but then that could also be stupid because what if it surpasses 10K? And
The
it's-
what
it's-
ifs are so
what ifs
amazing.
Are so but like, I think it was like $100 billion has went into the space over the past month. Like, that just doesn't come all over the fucking air. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
I know we
100
previously
million.
mentioned it. We previously mentioned it, of course, but Binance is now officially open, so everybody within the account that has obviously
Yeah,
funds to donate, they're gonna start donating, baby. They're gonna start fucking fueling this rocket ship all the way to the moon, baby.
let's see if Binance tweeted anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, they still haven't tweeted
Nothing?
anything about it.
I just
So
fucking
I'm
Twitter
not
account
sure if.
open, so.
Let's see if anything's trending on the Twitter sphere.
Well, we've been bouncing. We bounced a little bit. I think for like how long did we bounce over 8K today? Well, we should say yesterday now since it's past midnight. We bounced over 8K for a little bit. And we're doing the same. I really want to look forward to, as I look right here, the break of 8,253. I think that would be very exciting. I think that would be adrenaline rushing. 8,253. That was our high at yesterday at 5 p.m. It hit it and then it dipped down. It's been dipping down all day for the rest of the day after that point.
See, but it is also a new market because we got what you can buy Bitcoin on the Cash App, right? You can buy it on Robinhood, and A year ago, you couldn't buy on Robinhood.
That's so
We
true.
buying it.
Thinking about
We
that.
buying it right now.
That's true.
A year ago, we could buy it on Robinhood. What you mean?
I'm fucking confident, baby. Let's go to the moon, dude. Let's go. I honestly think we're going up. What do you think, Bert?
I see 10K.
I see 10K.
I see it. I see it.
I don't see the money. Where's the money coming from, right? Fidelity, billionaires, Warren Buffett up in this.
Well, you
bitch.
said it yourself. You just mentioned it. There's so many more ways to buy Bitcoin. That fact alone can support it tremendously. It
I
goes
think
to show where it's
Fidelity's
currently
huge.
at.
Really, I think people even hearing Fidelity being interested in Bitcoin is huge. Because people that don't have Fidelity, let's say, and they want to get in on it, are like, well, I have to do it some other way.
Mhm.
You know, if whatever you use for your 401k or your Roth or whatever program you have set up, if they don't offer Bitcoin, now you're thinking about getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go to another service
Right.
if you don't have Fidelity. You know, think about Betterment. Pretty sure they don't invest in the
Nah.
M1.
Shit.
They don't got
No, you
Bitcoin.
can't.
So that's what I'm saying. So now what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Now you gotta go someplace else.
All right, guys, we're at 12:30. We're gonna end the night here. Bitcoin's at 8K right now. Jacob, Dom, any last thoughts before we end the video right here?
I think we're still in an upward trend. I think we've built up a lot of resistance throughout the night, and I think we had a good time doing so.
Yeah, it was a good video too, Dom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was something we're not used to. The resistance is there. It was worrisome a little bit, but overall, like Jacob said, we're in a bullish trend, baby. We're seeing 9K.
I
can
10K?
see it.
10K by
10K?
tomorrow?
Oh, by
9K?
tomorrow, I don't know, but 9K we can see.
I'm surprised that we didn't see more because of Binance.
Yeah.
I thought we saw a
We
push
see
or a
that.
pull in a certain direction more than we did tonight, but we'll see tomorrow. You know, like I said, there's always people that might not be waiting up at 12 at night to get hop right on
Yeah.
their Binance because they know they're up.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
But a lot of people could be hopping on buying.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So we and
Overall, we're above 8K. That's a
Yeah,
good
okay,
sign.
baby. We're gonna end it there,
Yeah.
guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Let's get it.